Oops. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Tuesday morning stream. How's it going, everybody? Let's go ahead and get this stream set up. Looks like yesterday we got a full 6 hours done. Wow. Well, we did that the previous day, too. We did 6 hours the previous day. Oh, no, wait a second. That would have been like Saturday, Friday, I think. Never mind. Right, because yesterday was Monday. All right, so let me go ahead and pop this in here. Hey, how's it going? What should today's title be? Let's say live. Pokemon card breaks and giveaways. New Mega Break. New Rocket Pack. All right, let's hit save. Ba-doo, boo, 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 ba-ba-doo, doo, doo-ba-doo. Click. All right, we're jumping over here. I got the stuff that matters, guys. We got the breaks. Here we are. I bet it all on graded Pokemon cards, and it's been a very good bet. So let's get the website opened and attached to the stream. We'll pause that. All right. Mr. Russ is here. He's a moderator now. We got a lot of moderators, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, very nice. So I think all that's ready to go. And so the new thing is the Team Rocket pack split. But also, we need to pick a new Jumbo Mega Break. New Mega Break. Actually, we do have a Jumbo Pack Break with Victor Kokiko in it. Let me place this over here. All right. Yes, if you guys missed it, Mr. LaFlame pulls the Mega Rayquaza yesterday. It was kind of a dramatic opening because I accidentally... I hosted the break wrong the first round. We are. I forgot to split the deck on that. So we had to redo it. It was pretty dramatic. All right. So a little piece of gold. Here's the Lego break. The Lego break's up to 30, huh? That's pretty close. So the reason that's so close is because it's only $10 to get in there. So it's not a very expensive break to get into. So 10 spots can move pretty fast. It's only $100. Only 100. What is this? This looks fantastic. This should just be available for sale. Same with this. Why isn't this one just for sale? Pristine Gardevoir. She was never meant to go there. Here's this guy. This is nice too. Here's a Japanese Neo Scizor. He's pretty cool. Let's see. Pristine Mr. Mime. He should just be available. This is almost like a... This is like a box that probably... What is this? These were all over here. They shouldn't have been over there. They should be like right here, right next to me. Getting ready to be sold. Ooh, Torchic break. That'd be interesting. Gold Star Torchic. All right, let's see. Tentacruel. This should be... Oh, what's this? One of my Charizards is just sitting here. He should be with the rest of the Charizards. Okay. Let's see. Scooby doo doo ba 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 doo. This guy should be in my personal collection. I don't think I'm supposed to sell that one. All right, how about ooh, Master Ball Pikachu? That would make a good gym break. Ooh, that'd be a cool Mega Break. Bet he's expensive now. I bet he might be $1,000. Let's see. Rockstar Mahi's Charizard. Oh my god. Galarian Moltres. What's this guy? He's a 9. So this box has some cool cards in it, but it really didn't have a Mega Break in it. Let's check the next box. What's this? This yellow box? What's this all about? Oh, that's nice. I like that. I think this is just supposed to be for sale. The Dratini's just supposed to have a price on it. Oops. None of these are good. This could be a mega break, but I'm not sure if it would fill. How many spots would the Torchic be? I'm not sure. Oh, look at that. There's that Rayquaza again. Rayquaza. I'm not sure. Ooh. That would be a pretty cool mega break. I like that one. Ooh, Cubone. All right. So I like this one so far. That one seems pretty chill. I bet you that one costs more than $1,000 by now. It probably costs like $2K. Charizard, Dialga. He's cool. Dialga. Sylveon should really be nearby. We're looking at all the possible mega breaks right now, guys. That's what we're doing. We're looking at possible mega breaks. It's a new day. A beautiful day in the neighborhood for a mega break. Mega. Tuesday, isn't it? Gyarados, Dratini, Kilo Pikachu. Some of these are just going to be regular breaks, you know, like Gym Break. Not Gym Break. Oh, that's a real good one. I like that one. Giratina. Definitely got to consider Giratina. He's cool. I like him. I like those. How much is the Espeon? 5 bazillion. Let's see. Oh, Magikarp's kind of an interesting one. Okay. I have a box full of cards that are just meant to be mega breaks. But, you know, actually sifting through all these cards is kind of good for me. I get to see what I actually have. That could be a mega break. Arcanine. All right. We hosted a break on a 9 of one of those the other day. Mewtwo. Meow 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 meow. All right. So a couple cards have stood out to me as potential mega breaks. Oh, these are the junk cards, the junk packs. All right. All right. So we got one more box to look through, actually, and it's this one on my left, on my right. Whoa, stop. It's a lot of junk. Ugh. Did we never put this back on the menu? Is this back on the menu? The Blue Eyes White Dragon. We put that back on the menu, right? Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! So we're starting out. I'm looking at some pricey slabs because we're trying to pick out a great new mega break. Oh, there it is. Blue Eyes coming soon. It's not coming soon. It is here. Okay, hit save on that. Sounds like the Blue Eyes needs to be updated in the website too. So we're going to have to do that later. Wow, I never figured out how to stop the camera from changing colors. That is super annoying that it does that. I hate that. All right, here we go. Last box. Charizard 8. That's kind of cool. Oh, that guy's really cool, man. This is cool too. Meow, 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 meow. How are your cats? I have one cat. Which cats are you referring to? Here's Gray Ninja. Here's Gray Fella Hat Pikachu. I don't know how fast that one could fill up, but I know people go a little crazy for the Pikachu's. Bubble Mew English. It's an interesting option. Some English cards as an option. Not English, some modern cards as an option. Wow, that's a bright card. Greyfelt is too overpopulated. Doesn't seem to stop him from rising. Just saying. Doesn't seem to stop him. All right, so I think we've seen all of the slabs. Not 100% of the slabs, but a good chunk of them. So here are some nearby options for mega breaks then. Let's put this here. Maybe I should just have a box called the mega break box. Let's do that. And what I should do is I should go through my personal collection and choose cards that would make a great mega break. All right. Forgot to swap accounts. Yeah, who cares? Gray felt hat is awesome. All right, so here's Bubble Mew, Gray felt hat Pikachu, an interesting light Arcanine from Neo 4, Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, Giratina from the same artist, Blaine's Arcanine, Gurren City Gym Deck, Neo 3 Ho-Oh. Wow, some great choices there. How did those cards make you guys feel? Did any of those really stick with you? Let me grab some more boxes of cards real fast. Get this out of my way. All right, so what else could we be looking at? Stuff that's probably replicatable. Let me just look, okay? Some Topps cards. Reverse Hollow 10s. Well, it seems like for truly rare cards to become available as a mega break, I actually have to find a replenishment for them online. Let's see, what's in these stacks? Anything interesting here? Those are some Mickey Mouse cards. Rayquaza. We need to drill at least 5,000 gray felt hats to make me happy. Oh, yeah, I opened your box. Thanks for the sardines. He also gave me a little bit of chocolate, guys. Mr. Joey Albrecht gave me some sardines. I'll have to eat some sardines later. All right. Wow, I really don't have as many options for the mega break as I thought I would. Something to think about. Something to think about. What's this pile over here? Let's see what this pile is. Could host a mega break on a big poker card, but I don't know if it would sell. All right, those are some. Those are some of those Gem 10 cards. See, the Gem 10s, I'm a little less scared about replenishing them because I feel like someone will post one for sale eventually, you know? That's the funny thing about hosting one of those as a break. This is kind of an interesting one. Umbreon. Would you guys like a prismatic Umbreon? He is near impossible to pull out of the actual boosters. Let's take a quick look. Umbreon. His number is what? 161? Is Torchic not in contention? Not a contender, you mean? No, not really. He is not being considered at the moment. Let's see. He's just a cute little card. Wow, wow, wow. Umbreon Prismatic has reached a new price of about $5,000. Yowza. Let's try this. That would make it about a 15-spot break at $400 a spot. I mean, it almost doesn't make sense, you know? Like, we sold the Crystal Nidoking much cheaper than that. Crystal Nidoking was cheaper. I don't know what to think of that. It makes me uncomfortable. It definitely makes me uncomfortable. If you want one to move fast, choose a modern hyped card. The Rayquaza proved that. Well, the Rayquaza was cheap, right? Like if we choose this Umbreon, he would be 15 spots at $400 a spot. That's what he would be. I don't know about that. That would take forever. I mean, it took the Dragonite long enough. What was he? He was 10 spots, wasn't he? Not Dragonite. The Nidoking was 10 spots. Let's try this Ho-Oh. I guess part of it is whether I believe you guys are really ponying up the money for this break. The Rayquaza was easy because he was cheap. That's what was going. Whoa. What are these prices? This is now a $3.6 thousand card. This used to be like a $400 card. Oh my God. You can do a Giratina. Okay, let's take a look at the Giratina. He might be a good option. All right, let's see. You know what? It might be time to do PSA 9s, guys. There we go. Giratina. Oh, damn, dude. He's way more expensive than the Rayquaza. This guy costs quite a lot more than the Rayquaza. Yeah, he said, never mind, it's 2.8. Ooh, I hear the dumb woodpecker who's destroying our home. Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to slam the wall in a second here, guys. So the Giratina would be closer to more like... It would be like 1 in 9, $400. All right, let me mute. I'm going to mute, and I'm going to scare the woodpecker away. All right, there we are. Booty, booty, boo. Did the table shake? I pound the wall to scare the bird away because he's just destroying the side of our home. And we don't know how to get rid of him, the woodpecker. There's Paldean Magikarp. Might as well take a look at that one too. But I think he's actually worse, isn't he? 203. Oh man, it's actually a really big decision what to start next. He's more expensive than the Giratina. Giratina is about 2.8. This one's about 3.3. So Magikarp costs more somehow. Wow, dude. I don't have a choice for Mega Break yet. I think I have to buy something that I feel is a bargain for you guys. Meaning like these are top dollar. I'd like to pick something that feels like it should be more expensive. We could run the Rayquaza a second time. He almost feels underpriced. Let me take another look at that Rayquaza. How can the Giratina and the Magikarp be pushing 3,000? You know, the Rayquaza was going up in price while we were breaking it. Man, we could host another Rayquaza, believe it or not. We could do it a second time. Oh, wait a second. This isn't even English. Jesus. How about this one? Hey, mister, did you find my other bags? Hey, what's up, Mr. Jordan? I haven't looked for them, but I can do it right now if you'd like. Is it the case we held some back or something like that? Is that what we did? So, yeah, we could host another Rayquaza, actually. He almost seems like a pretty good bargain. He'd be more expensive than last time already. He's actually gone up since last time. Let's see. So he would be 13 spots if we ran him again. What was he, 11 spots last time? He would be 13 spots. Dang, dude. I don't want to run him twice just because that seems a little bit boring. But it's a possibility if you guys are interested. What are some other ones? So I'm going to go ahead and stop looking at the megas. And I'm going to start working on your orders now. Okay, let's start working on your orders. And also, let's take a quick look for Mr. Jonas Gordon's bags. So you say you got some bags over here, Mr. Jonas. Is that right? Let's see. I think I remember you messaged me saying that you shipped out, but you still had some stuff over here. So here's a Jonas Gordon bag. Arturo Perez, Sarah Dusenberry. So here's a Jonas bag right here. We wouldn't keep you anywhere else, would you? I don't think we would. Let's see. So here you are, Mr. Jonas. What do we got? Bum. Here's some Metazoo. Lots of Metazoo, tons of Metazoo. Here's a hello. All right, so there we have it. So there's one bag. Were you expecting anything else? If you shipped out and we didn't ship these, it could have been a couple different reasons. It could have been like a weight issue, like too much weight, or maybe you intentionally told me not to ship them or something. I'm not sure. Let's see, do we have anything in here for you? Jonathan Sylvester, Joey Maycumber, Jonathan Fernandez, John Reagan, John Vasquez, Jonathan, John, oops, who says Jonathan Morris, John Fang, I mean. That is the new one. Okay, so you're saying there's another one that's neither of those. Let's go looking for that then. Ugh. Jonathan Lewandowski, Joseph Haney. Boop. Oh. Jonathan Cham, Joey Barton, John Wolf. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a bag laying about somewhere because it's the issue is there's too many bags and not enough room. That's just how it is. Jeff Leon, Sarah Dusenberry, Moody Joe, Arthur Bricker. Let me move these out of the way. Move this out of the way. Here's Diane Bailey. Shahir's got a bag. Shahir. So we didn't make you a box back here or anything, did we? All right, I'm just looking for a box for you. Let me toss this little figurine. Shahir, Sarah Dusenberry, Diane Bailey, Jonathan Morris. And those are all going to be Diane Bailey. I already know that. So what's in the bag that you think is missing? John Wolf, Mike Sy, Brett, Isai, Trevor, Omar. Sarah, Edward, Diane, Brett. I'm not seeing any boxes or anything. Yeah, tell me what's missing. Just looking around here. Caleb. Jeff needs bag therapy. Stellar Crown and Rick and Morty should be in them. Also Fortnite. Oh, that should be very easy to locate then because you should be able to see that from a mile away. Jonas Gordon. How about those? Could it be those? So here we are. So you had a kind of like a personal box up top, and you can see all of these additional bags with, it's funny, the moment you told me Fortnite, I just scanned around to look for a Fortnite bag sticking up somewhere, and there it was. So, it's funny how even a little bit of information can help me find your bag right away. It's that crowded over here. There's that much product that it's easy to lose your bag, but your stuff seems to be where it was supposed to be. Is there any reason we didn't ship it? Did we say not to ship it? We are? All right. So the good news is all your stuff is right here. All right. In fact, it's overflowing. That's why you must have had a bag on top of that overflow spot too. You just got a ton of stuff, huh? Yeah, I stacked a lot. No problem, man. Well, I appreciate all the orders. Now we know where your stuff is. And looks like it was not lost or anything like that or misshipped, which is, there's always a chance Miss Alexis makes a mistake. But she's been pretty good. She hasn't made, she's only ever made very small mistakes, like forgetting to ship an item because she didn't know a nickname or something like that, So she's only ever done that. There we are. All right. Put all these in here. And throw it away. Toss. All right, we just throw that across the room. Okay, new pack split. We got this Team Rocket pack split, guys. How beautiful is that? We got this thing over here. Reckon it? I think it's because of the weight. Oh, okay, so we didn't... Oh, yeah, actually, I vaguely remember this. You had a lot of stuff, and we tried to ship a certain amount, probably. Okay, I just finished paying $140 import fees. Whew. Import fees, man, they're deadly. We try to help you guys with your import fees as much as we're legally allowed to when it comes to international shipping. Let's see. Especially when you open product or you win a slab and a break, there's a great opportunities to declare the item for what you actually paid for them. Or like the breaks. If you get a slab for $40, we're gonna say you pulled it for $40. And I don't know how they'll treat that, but hopefully they're nice about it. I don't think we've ever had a problem. Orders to ship. I got an order to ship. What's this? Oh, somebody bought one of these BGS protectors, huh? Our protectors are pretty popular. We sell those all the time. Let me go ahead and log back in over here. All right, so we're logging back into our shipping software. How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We had a very busy Monday. Monday was like crazy busy, actually. It was kind of surprising. I didn't know what to think of it. But yeah, we saw a lot of orders go by. No Greninja out of Mega Spinner yet. Still looking to pull us one of those. No Pikachu Gengar out of 151 Surprise. That's still at a great price. Perfect Order has been nice. We're almost sold out of it. I'm still waiting on more of it to arrive. We're in the middle of rotating the 9s and lower box. So a lot of cheap slabs are going to pop up on the table. They could be real nice. Like this guy's real nice. But he's not very expensive because he's only a 9. He's a refractor of General Grievous, but he got a 9. So you're going to see a lot of that. The new gym breaks have new rules where we have scoreboards and there's an actual winner. After 90 days, we're gonna call you the winner of the gym breaks. Do you guys think 90 days is too long? Should it be 60 days? Maybe it should just be 60 days. That would be 6 times a year. But that means we'd have to make a new deck 6 times a year. How much are the protectors? I believe they're in the extended menu. And we sold out of the SGC ones. I'm trying to get more. Oh, that reminds me. I got to pay shipping on that. Man, I'm still helping my accountant with link into my Bank of America address as well. So annoying, dude. Let's take a look at some things you've probably forgotten a little bit about. The Jumbo Pack Break now features Victor Kokiko waiting for 3 more people to join. It has the Perfect Order bonus booster pack in it, so it's now worth over $160. The Binder Break number 12. I think one of the things I was most recently doing was actually adding up the value of all the cards. And with just the ones we actually priced, so there are some we didn't price, with just the ones we actually priced, this has already reached a value of $170. And like the second half of the box wasn't priced at all, or bag. All of this adds up to something too. It could be 30, 40, 50 bucks, I don't know. But they're all worth like $1 or $2. Some of them are worth less than $1. Some of them are worth more than $1, right? This one might be worth like $3 or $4, who knows? So this is already a bag worth $170. So the original idea of infinitely adding to the bag is over. We will not be doing that. If there's not enough interest in it as a product, I might just put it away. But it's an interesting idea. The Binder Break, which is just ungraded cards. You get pack protectors yet? Pack protectors. Oh, I've ordered more of those. Yeah, we used to have those. I guess I shouldn't have stopped selling them because, you know, obviously if you sell out of something, that's a good sign that you should get more of it. Here's a cool card, this Tentacool, man. It's got cool in the name, actually. Great. Wow, cool, man. I believe we have a giveaway running too, don't we? Or did we finish that last night? Here it is. So we have this giveaway running. So we're going to finish this today when we hit 40 likes. And then pick probably another giveaway out. So I'd just be giving out lots and lots of cards. I got work done. I stayed up until 2 a.m. working again last night. I got some work done on the next submission. Getting closer to that. Ooh, what is this noise? Let's change the music, man. I feel like music's so important. Man, I felt like that Pokemon music was kind of glaring. Kind of making my ears bleed a little bit. There we are. Of course, I've heard this Advance Wars music way too much. Let's try this. How about Donkey Kong Wave? Yeah, let's do Donkey Kong Wave for now. So it's Tuesday. Tuesday's historically kind of a slow day for us. We donate the cards we pull to the deck for the gym breaks. So you can donate to the deck. That's correct. And there's still time to donate to that deck. If you want to donate a card to the deck, your name will be featured on the card you donate. And when people actually play the breaks, they'll see your name go by when they pull the card you donated. It's a very fun thing. You do not have to donate anything of value. You can donate total junk. It can be like a 5-cent card. We don't care. We just want you to participate. We want you to come in, have some fun, and actually enjoy what's going on with our gym deck system. We ought to give it a title. We used to have a title. We called it, back in the day, we worked really hard on a system, and we called it, what did we call it back in the day? Battle Tower? It was called Battle Tower. So back in the day, we had this thing called Battle Tower, and it was this idea that players could compete against each other. And I still want to have stuff like that on the channel. I think it's something you can only do with the host. I think it's very cool for that reason. Look at this Darkrai. He looks great, man. That looks really nice. Darkrai 9. Darkrai 9. Into the Poke Shuffle he goes. You're better grading your Pokemon packs than opening them. Are you trying to say you're better off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's true up until the hit arrives. Then you'll wish you had opened it. There it is. I sent my own personal sum in December and already got it back. All right, here we go. All right, we got number 104, Dark Rye. And this is going to say T9. All right, very good. There we go. Let's put this back over here. All right. Pop this back up here, and we'll put this over here. Very nice. Here's Arbok. Here's Cyndaquil. Here's Fred. Okay, let's see. I'm going to hit refresh. The price of your One Piece packs are insanely high. Reminds me of GameStop scalping. Well, I apologize for that. Our prices change all the time, and my prices include a premium. Okay, so that's always going to be true. It's been true for 7 years. If the premium's too high, I want to adjust it down. But you know, probably what happened is One Piece shot up really high, and we probably raised some of the prices, and now it's come down a little more, so it's time to lower the prices. So we try to change prices a little bit every day. But the truth of the matter is, if you ever get your prices too low, you know what happens? Somebody just buys you out, and then they just sell the pack themselves online. So there's always this kind of sweet spot where you get a good price going, and people are happy with it, and you can, you know, pay your bills. I got to eat. I got all the same needs as you guys. Maybe save up for retirement. Maybe be able to buy myself a card too, you know? So it's kind of like a balancing act, and if it's ever too high, people will just let me know because they won't buy as much of it. And if it's ever too low, they'll let me know that too, because they'll buy it out, which happens a lot on this channel if you didn't know that. So, you know, the minute the price is too low, people start buying it out. But it's a lot of work, actually. You know, if you ever run a rip and ship, it is a lot of work keeping up with the price fluctuations. It's just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's not the most fun part of the job, actually. Pricing kind of sucks. As for GameStop scalping, you know, the difference between me and GameStop, they get distribution. I do not get distribution. Please understand this. So I am not getting my product cheap. Nobody's selling me their booster packs at 80%. I'm not getting direct distribution from a distributor and then selling it as scalper prices. I pay the full secondhand market price. The other thing about me, we get only the best quality product for you guys. There's shady product I could go after. I never buy that for you. We don't do any weighing. There's no searching. I don't touch the product. I have a stellar reputation over 7 years for not messing with the product. You know, like we just watched that rattle video where the one guy steals the Gengar from the other guy, which is insanity just to think of even. But our golden goose over here is that you got 100% even odds as if you bought the product yourself case by case off the internet. But the downside to that is, yes, there's a premium on the price of the booster pack. Okay, so I just asked to be paid up front, and then we give you the best possible product. I think it's a good system. It's pretty fair. And if you ever feel like the price is too high, just don't purchase. But take a look at all the product, because some of it's pretty good. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with pricing all the time. Sometimes we're too high. But take a look at all the product. You might find something that you think is priced pretty well. And we are hosting some of the best breaks. That's what I'm most proud about, are these breaks like this Cubone break, where you can get this for $40. Whereas if you were to go buy Oh, Team Rocket reverse, Team Rocket booster pack. Those cost like over $1,000 now. I think they're like $2,000. So over here, you've got one already graded Cubone, 40 bucks. A nine's pretty good. Like if you open right now a pack of Team Rocket returns, probably wouldn't even grade 9. That's how hard it is to get good grades on a fresh booster pack of an old vintage pack, especially from this time period. I opened a bunch of these when they were cheap, back when they were only like $300. So Cubone is also a very good card from this set. There's a lot of doofy Pokemon in there as well. Like I believe Hoppip and all that are in there. So Cubone happens to be one of the best Team Rocket cards. And here you have a $40 1 in 11 odds shot at him, and it's already graded, and it's a decent high grade of 9. So that's what I think we do best. We do breaks best. We also have a wide variety of slabs and the ability to take a slab and pay it down over 6 months. That's pretty amazing. We also host these fun pack splits. Again, there is a premium on here, but you also have to consider when you're buying, the taxes are part of the price. You know that, right? So when you go to GameStop and you buy one of their overpriced items, they don't charge you taxes till you check out. My price already includes the taxes. So taxes are pretty heavy. They'd be like 8%. And so my price, as high as it may look, whether it be a booster pack for $6 or this guy over here, part of the cost, in fact, does include that tax. And it's already in there. When you check out, there is no taxes added on. You'll notice that. You don't pay any additional taxes. That's because it's already baked into the price. So you have to appreciate that. You have to appreciate, that sometimes my prices are too high and I got to lower them. But also you might find some deals if you look around. Okay, I hope that was a good answer. So I have to make them a list of my cards, like what they are, instead of just name the card. Hey, mister, are the slab breaks? What are the slab breaks at currently? We got some really good slab breaks running right now. The most interesting ones, I would say, are this Lego Pikachu, which is 30 out of 40, but it's only $10 to get into. Like, you could take 2 spots for 20 bucks right now. So Lego Pikachu is almost done. So that's one of the most interesting ones. The Cubone is brand new, and he's already 3 and 11. So he's clearly popular, and it's just always going to be popular. Rocket Returns is peak. It's the peak. Here's, so this Charizard, Shiny Charizard, is now 7 out of 16 with 9 spots remaining. He's almost halfway. Let's see. We got a gym break. Here's a cute little Dedenne. He's 20 bucks. The Heartbreak is still 7 out of 19, so these guys have a ways to go. But yesterday we finished the Gym Challenge pack split, so we've moved on to this Team Rocket pack split. We love Team Rocket. Dark Charmeleon in that set sells for like 600 or whatever he's going for now, so even the common uncommons can get you a hit. But what's cool about the Rocket set is that even if it's not a heavy pack, which often it isn't, you can pull non-hollow Charizard out of the... yeah, I said that right. Non-hollow Charizard can come out. Non-hollow Dragonite can come out. Non-hollow Blastoise can come out. So there's a lot of good pulls in the Team Rocket set, and I try not to host it too often because it'll get like too repetitive and exhausting. But it is one of the best things we sell anytime we do a Rocket pack split, and it tends to go off fast too because Team Rocket tends to be popular. All right. I always pay extra for honesty. I'm all about that. So that is 100% what I specialize in. I don't mess around with any of the product. I get you the best product. That's my expectation when I go shopping. And that's what I like. I like premium quality. That's what I'm about. And the lines aren't always too long either, by the way, is another thought. If you ever get a guy, maybe he's a streamer, he's doing a rip and chip, and he's trying to be like Walmart. You go, hey, I'm going to save a little money. 10 bucks, 20 bucks buying with this guy. But you know what else you get? You get long lines when you shop at Walmart. And when a guy's not making any money selling you cards, you never know if he's doing some kind of trick to make money on the back end. So those are some of the downsides. You might have long lines and a seller who's dishonest, but not telling you that he's dishonest. All right, so let's get started. First of all, we've got, let's see. I love the pack splits. Mister, you stole my heart. No homo, bro. Let's see. Ba-doopy-doo. I see your... Okay, so now we have Mr. Jonas Gordon. He's the first order. He says he'd like 2 of the OP13s. You got it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we've been doing this a long time. And I know when we have something real good going on, because I feel like, I don't know how to describe it. I love it when there's a product I'm opening for you guys where it feels like the product is giving you guys a lot of value, and yet I am able to also make some money and replenish the product. That's the sweet spot, you know? It's a product I can replenish. You guys are getting high value per dollar. There we are. We got 2 SRs out of there, Mr. Jonas. All right, let's go grab your bag. I've had those scenarios, you know? Like, I remember when we started doing the Classic Collection. Remember the Classic Collection random pull box? That was a crazy moment. It is. By the way, we could do that again, except sadly it would be more expensive now than before because that product went up in price. I like that you buy cases. Yeah, I'm pretty strict about that. I don't like to mess around with non-cases. It's not like it's never happened before, but let's say I buy like a non-case of something. I do still take time questioning who I'm buying it from, and I especially target guys I already know. So I go back to guys I know who I feel can be trusted. Let's see, we've got an order from Mr. Pat. He says, did you get my last penny message to add me to the Lego break? Oh, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Remember that now. Thank you. Let's go grab that. All right, Mr. Pat. So, Pat, it says you've got $10. You are. And that's going to get you a spot. Halo cards. How have I never known about this? Ooh, so if you've never known about this, those are called Halo Upper Decks right there. And there's also Tops Halo, which is a lot more expensive. Do I have one over here? Let's see if I have one over here. Big fan of, oh yeah, look at this Playboy Trump packs too. This Playboy pack gives you a chance at a Donald Trump card. He's a pretty controversial figure. You either love him or you hate him, but you can pull him out of that booster pack. Oh, do I have, oh, here it is. Okay, check it out. So these are the much more expensive Topps Halo packs. So that's Topps Halo. And they're both cool. I actually really like the Upper Deck one because it's so much cheaper. But however, the Topps Halo one is, I guess you could call this one vintage. So you can't call the Upper Deck ones vintage. We also don't know which one was printed more, but I'm pretty sure the Topps one's going to be more rare. You know what I mean? So Halo Topps is not a cheap booster pack. This guy's $52. He's serious business. We could host a break on one, a gym break. You could even keep it sealed and grade it like that. Maybe I should grade a couple of those. Now, the Upper Deck, let's see, Halo Upper Deck is much cheaper, just $12. And some pretty cool pulls can come out of there. Like, look for rare sketch cards and top voice talent autographs. We just pulled a really cool plastic card out of there yesterday. But so, look at that price difference, $52 and $12. Wow. So, very different. Playboy, how much are the Playboy cards? Trump Playboy is $9. You can pull Donald Trump out of here. You really can. And it's vintage. It's not like modern. It's not like something they printed after he became president. It's actual vintage before he was president, which is kind of fun. Any updates on the October PSA return? So all returns can be seen from the Discord server. And we can go over here to the returns channel. Let's see, returns. Tag PSA. Okay, so the latest submission back from PSA is the September submission. So I imagine we're getting closer to an October submission return. However, I know recently when I logged into the PSA account, it actually mentioned that they were working on like the January submission for some reason. Like they like skipped a submission. It was like December or something. But I can't check every time somebody asks me to look into it, because if I do that, people will start asking me every single time, hey, where's it at? Hey, where's it at? Hey, where's it at? So the official rule is you can't ask me. You just have to keep an eye on the Discord server. However, I haven't myself checked in a while, so I'm also kind of curious what the submissions look like. I'm not trying to do a submission. I'm trying to look at my orders. Mr. Pat Gibbs, let's get this done. Sorry, Pat. I'm like real distracted while I'm working on his order. Okay. The December submission had an LOL message. What does that mean? I don't know. You mean like in Discord? All right, so there's that. So that should be one more spot in the Lego break, guys. Lego break getting real close. The Lego break is for a gigantic Lego Pikachu. It's actually very large. That's why it's so expensive. And at my Target, they were sold out of these. So he could already be getting close to being underpriced. All right, so let's just see. Well, it says here there was an October submission that completed back in February. Do you know how to use our Discord server to make sure that you're checking the orders? It says here this was an October 6th submission. It had a lot of CS Man cards in it, and that already completed. Now, after that, there's a November submission. They probably checked it in November, but maybe it was also from October. It seems to have an Uyama Pikachu at the beginning of the submission. It's a big submission, and it's in research and ID. And then there's a December submission. It's got a Cynthia's Garchomp's the first card in it, it looks like. That one is also being considered December. It's also research and ID. Now, here's the interesting one. We've got 2 January submissions, 2 of them. They're pretty big, too. It's like a total of 300 cards between the 2 of them. And it says here, those are in assembly. So for whatever reason, why don't I show you guys? For whatever reason, they've decided to skip the older submissions and work on the more recent submissions. Why did they do that? Does anyone know why they do that? I don't know why they would do that. They're just like, yeah, you can wait on those. All right. Weird. Okay. All right, so that is the update. The 2 submissions, December, November, are going to take a very long time to come back because PSA has chosen to work early on the January submissions. That's great for people from January, but for people from December, November, it's not so great. So I don't know why they decided to do that, but that's what they did. Weird. Lego has the Pokemon license now. That's right, they have the official Pokemon license. Thank you once again, Mr. Pat Gibbs, for taking a spot in the Lego break. Here's Daniel Petit, and he says Team Rocket Pack split. All right, you're going in, Daniel. Man, that's a lot of money. They're waiting for me in assembly. Here's Daniel. All right, bye. Teat. You know, I don't talk to PSA. I don't ask them how they do their stuff. They just do it however they do it. So there's no. What I don't do, Mr. Whipple, is I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. It's just whatever PSA says goes. That's it. So I just sit back and relax, man. I don't like sweat over it. It's like asking, are we there yet? When you're driving, to Disneyland or something. You can complain about it or like feel bad about it or something, but it literally doesn't change the outcome. The outcome is we'll get it when they give it to us, and they may choose to go slower or faster, or I don't know. Interestingly, maybe if you have a much smaller submission and it's only 1 card set, maybe those just go faster. I don't know. If it's a big order with a lot of different cards from a lot of different sets, maybe that takes longer. It's hard to say. We can only speculate, but I don't worry about it. I just wait for my cards to come back. They always come back. The way I do it, the way I enjoy card grading is I just wait for it to come back, and each month I send out new cards, and so it's like a wheel that's always turning. So for me, I get something back every month, and it's just a surprise. Like, oh yeah, I sent this out. I forgot about that. So that's how I do grading. Next up, Mr. Grant Jaquan, 580 to slab away. Hell yeah, dude. Where's our slab away? You get what you get, and you don't get upset. Maybe those submissions had extra weird cards. You have no idea, you just have no idea. But, I have a suspicion, at least, that if a card set is just a single type of cards, maybe those are easier. So there's a chance that that's playing a role. Let's say you're only sending in Pokemon Modern, And it's just from Phantasmal Flames and nothing else. I bet you those get done faster. So that's one theory. All right, $600 remain. What did you have? Ekin Sandstorm and Geodude Legend Maker. Oh my god, that was such a good slab away, dude. Those are probably like $1,000 each by now. That was a great slab away. By the way, I want to say thank you for using Bank of America. Where's that Bank of America giveaway? We need the ZELLE giveaway. So this is the ZELLE giveaway. And I'm going to go ahead and put your name on there, Mr. Grant, for that big order. Here you go, Grant. If you guys use ZELLE, we'll put you on this ZELLE giveaway. ZELLE is a payment platform that your bank often hosts. Okay, so look at your favorite bank account and see if it offers ZELLE, or download the ZELLE app. ZELLE is the preferred payment system because there's no transaction fees. And the reason for that is because the banks don't actually like PayPal. Did you know the banks get charged a fee by PayPal? So banks don't like PayPal any more than I do. ZELLE is zero fees. It's a bank-to-bank transfer. That's what it is. So we love ZELLE, and we got a special giveaway card. And we're always going to do that for ZELLE orders. We're always going to have a ZELLE giveaway going because we save a little bit of money with the ZELLE, and I'm going to give that back to you guys as giveaways. Cody Sabring is next. 2 spots in the Team Rocket pack break. Oh, yes. Team Rocket Booster Pack, as usual, very popular. You can't stop it. I love Team Rocket. This was the card set for me when I was a kid. You see, by the time I discovered Pokemon cards, it was already time for Jungle and Fossil to come out. And that was around the time it was peaking in our neighborhood. And we didn't really get to collecting. I mean, I actually bought the starter base set pack with the deck with Machamp in it. It was super cool. But shortly afterwards, Team Rocket comes out, and it just blows my mind. It blows my little kid mind. I was probably like 10 or something, right? But it just blows my mind. I was like, dang, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I love that it was Dark Pokemon. It was very goth. And it's just like this peak toy from my childhood. So it's all about Team Rocket. It's always going to be one of my favorite sets. Actually, I wonder how Team Rocket is holding up over time versus Fossil and Jungle. I know Jungle's a very expensive box because Jungle's got like the Snorlax in it, and it's got like the base Pikachu, the common Pikachu in it. It's got a lot of great cards in it, like the Evolutions. So I think Jungle beats Team Rocket in cost, but I know they're close. They tend to be close. All right, is that Team Rocket pack a normal or second edition? It's called Unlimited, and this is an unlimited pack. We did have a first edition pack break earlier, but it cost way more. And we can host another first edition pack in the future, but for now, we're just enjoying the much cheaper Unlimited edition. It's at that point, guys, where Pokemon cards are so expensive, we're looking for ways to still enjoy the hobby and not owe like $1,000. Actually, that was the conversation around picking the next Mega Break. We could do the Rayquaza again, because when you look at the Rayquaza, he almost seems kind of cheap. Another option is maybe the Lugia. So there's the Lugia from Silver Tempest. That guy also seems kind of cheap too. Kevin Maldonado for my slab away, Mr. Kevin. All right, Kevin. Slab away. 79 minus 25. 54. All right, you are taken care of. Thank you, Kevin. 6, 3 of the Chinese, 151 surprise. Oh, yes. Miss 6, I would love to see that Gengar Pikachu pop out for you. Let me grab a fresh box as well. We got to replenish this bag. We're doing good. We've almost busted through half a box of these. I sent a photo in Discord showing one proper way to watch you. Are you going to have like your phone is like between your feet or something like that? Let's see. I sent a photo in the Discord server. Let's see. Oh my God, it's on the television? Oh my God, bro. You got your little, you got your cast on? Oh man. Yeah, casty wasty time. All right, so let me grab this. I thought you were gonna have like your cell phone like between your thighs or something. Toss this over here. Grab this. Of course, I don't know how I'd feel if boys were doing that. That wouldn't be right. Ugh. I'm grabbing this. Yeah, I had surgery. So how was it? How was it? Did you like the surgery? Was it scary? Were you spooked? Did anyone hold your hand? Was it local anesthesia or did they knock you out? We are? Okay. Poor Six, taken out by her own doggy. Snipping time. Sneep. Okay. On this, let's see. Maybe some luck. Maybe some crab legs. Oh, there's a golem. I wasn't scary, but my mom and dad and brother were there. Local anesthesia was knocked out. Oh, both? Here's the wowsy. A little bit of both. Is that what you just said? Bofa? There we go. All right. Kara's had a major surgery. She had that endometriosis surgery. That was like 8 hours long. And when it was over, she almost couldn't walk. It is 6. Miss 6. Grab this. Ugh. She couldn't move for a long time. She had to just lay on the couch and not move. It was a big surgery. There it goes. All right, mine was around 6 hours. Damn, dude, 6 hours. Can't walk for 6 weeks. Damn, you can't walk for 6 weeks. Team Rocket Grunt says, also let me get 3 Poke Shuffles with store credit. All right, I just got an order that says also 3 Poke Shuffles from Team Rocket Grunt. Was there supposed to be more to that? That almost sounds like there's supposed to be more to that. Okay, so I see. There's another order. Put me in the Jumbo Pack break and 2 in the Pikachu break. Oh, the Lego break. You got it. So TRG. That's 40. So the Jumbo Pack break just needs 2 more people. I love the Jumbo Pack break. It's always a lot of fun. So let's break this down, huh? So this should be 72. Okay, 72.5. And then 2 in the Pikachu break brings you down to 52. Pikachu, I'll choose you. 2 of the Legos. Mister, gonna have a baby? No, cares. By the way, so the test results are in. It did not work. She's not pregnant. She was pretty sad about it too. That's the thing about those transfers is they actually do not guarantee pregnancy. But basically it was an already formed tested embryo. So it was a viable embryo. Once it's transferred, it actually has to implant into the uterus and then start growing. And for many reasons, it might not do that. Here it is. All right. So that's done. Let's go ahead and update this. Yeah, she was pretty bummed about it. It also means we have a lot more work to do. So we have to do the whole process all over again. And it's like hours of work, man. It's a lot of work. Let me think. How many hours will it take to do it? It's like, let me see. 12 hours to complete the next transfer. It'll take 12 hours of work. So it's a lot of work. She stabs herself with a needle that's like this long every day. Every single day. She stabs herself with the needle. And it puts a hormone into her called progesterone or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. She actually takes 2 estrogen pills a day and then this big needle, stabby wabby. And it's supposed to create the perfect hormonal environment for the egg. But before even that can begin, they put you on birth control to like reset your cycle. And then you start all that. And there's like 4 doctor visits is a lot. Very exhausting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we're up to 33. That's correct. I don't even have to do it, but I go with her to the doctor every single time. And even that's just, it's so exhausting. It's so much. Now I know why all the girls look so sad when they're at the doctor's office. Because even IVF is not like this, you know, hole-in-one for sure thing. It's just a shot at getting pregnant. So it's tough, man. I think it's very emotionally exhausting. Here it is. Ta-da! have her pray and then try again. It's God's will. Oh, yeah. Not Allah's will. Here's Mega Salamence. Not Dialga's will. We keep on trying, never give up. Yeah, I told her maybe we could just buy a house right next to the clinic. I know that sounds crazy, but we could actually buy a house next to a fertility clinic. And then she could just walk herself over to that clinic or drive herself over or whatever she wants to do. And it would be very easy. Mr. Mike Size says 2 spots on the Pikachu. Why not? All right, you got it. 2 spots on Pikachu. He's a big pull. Yeah, he's sold out at our local Target. And how long before we find out these Lego products are like double their original retail price? Whenever they stop printing them, because they'll, just like any product, they'll stop printing it. Here it is. All right. One day the house will be full of kids. I keep telling her, I said, if I had 12 girlfriends, I could have 12 babies being made in 1 year if I was lucky. Just got to put in the effort, you know. She never finds that as funny as I do. Nah, she does find that a little bit funny, actually. It's a good joke. Here we are. I do joke about hiring a girl from like Eastern Europe to come live over here and do surrogacy with us, but it's like, it's almost not a joke, because it's like we have I guess we have like 11 embryos remaining, and that's like 11 shots left before another egg retrieval has to be done. And it's like, dang, dude, if you could do one surrogate and care doing the transfer at the same time, you could double your baby. It's like a literal baby factory. It's like baby production. It's like baby production. You can increase your production capacity. All right, 5 spots over here. It's an interesting subject. I'm very, very, very fascinated by it all. It's like deeply fascinating. All right, thank you, Mr. Mike Side. Ivan Rodriguez, slab away photo on Discord. Oh, yeah. Slab away time. What do we got? The Del Caddy. Can I slab away both of these? Yes, we'll do it, okay? But you have to agree to one thing. For this slab away, we'll have it stick to the 6 month the 6 month time period a little more strictly than the last one. So these are both cool reverse hollows, and we'll let you put these together. All right, so that'll be 450. Here, let's put your name on the back of both. Actually, we might be able to squeeze both of these into, maybe not. So we're going to put Ivan Rodriguez. Good choice, Ivan. 2 vintage cards. Man, now I'm out of vintage cards again. All right, mister, did you get a chance to change my consignment prices? Oh, right, we need to do that. Could you remind me which cards? I know it's the factory cards, Pokemon Machine. What was the other one? So, Ivan, this is for $450. All right, we'll just slide this up here, up top. And now we're going to come into here. Slab away. We're going to say April 26, Ivan Rodriguez. 2 slabs, reverse, vintage, Cyndaquil. How do you spell Cyndaquil? And Del Caddy. And then it's going to be, what was it, 450? I already forgot. Was it 450? I'm so dumb. Yeah, it was 450. Congrats on winning the Rayquaza. Did you pull my 3 Poke Shuffles? You know what? I was so distracted, I might not have pulled your 3 Poke Shuffles. I might not have pulled his 3 Poke Shuffles, everybody. So give me a second. So you're going to subtract $30 from this and say 420 remaining. 420 remains. Now we're going to scroll back up here to Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Put me in the Jumbo Pack break, 2 in the Pikachu break, 3 Poke Shuffles. I remember I scrolled past that one because I wanted to see, you know, what was the other part of the order, and then I forgot to do the first part. So let's get this done. Here goes. Good luck. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What do we got? Oops. Magikarp 10. Ooh, very nice. A Magikarp 10. That sounds like it could be expensive. trying to remember, like, I don't think Shining Magikarp's going to be in there. Ugh. Let's see. 420 is about 20 days away now. Oh, yeah. We got to have our Odysseys ready. We sell 420 Odysseys every year. It's really funny. We got to do that for other holidays, too. What other holiday cards could we sell? I think holiday-themed breaks are really fun. Magikarp. Oh. Okay, it's not actually that crazy. This is going to be Magikarp for $15. So you paid 15 and you pulled 15. If you re-roll, you'll get 2 spots. This is Misty's Magikarp 10 non-holo from Heatwave. Now, it is non-holo, but that's the only way to collect this in Japanese. And so that's why I bothered grading it. I just thought it was a bit of fun. You can see it really was never worth very much. But he's been re-rolled down to 15. Now, you could re-roll him too down to 10. As Joker Poker for April Fools. Ooh, yeah, April Fools, huh? A Joker card for April Fools? Ivan card there. Latios heart card, Valentine's break. Oh my god, that's such a funny one. We did the Arcanine with the roses, didn't we? Just re-roll. He says just re-roll. All right, I'll do it. As you wish. Poor Magikarp. 1, 2, 3. Also, I'd like to add a new card to the box. It might already exist. It's going to be a 1 in the oldest. Wait, did I already do that? I don't even remember. I might have already done that. I might have done that the other day. I don't want to add it twice. All right, you ready? So 2 more. Good luck. Hey, 2 cards can still pull you a snipe. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Even 1 card could. But not this time. I'm sorry. All right. It was worth a shot. Damn, dude, that Magikarp's cute. So, wow, that's a nice, cute little Magikarp. Give away your non-holo Air Dragonite as an April Fool's joke. Pokemon Machine and Sylveon Terra. Okay, Pokemon Machine and Sylveon. That's the Sylveon. Could you tell me the pricing on them again? Oh, Pokemon Machine, where are you? Mordecai, put your phone away. Ah, here they are. But did you put me in the jumbo break? I believe I did. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do $250 for the Pokemon Machines. Ah, we're getting serious about selling them Pokemon Machines. Time to get them sold. All right, so $200 for Sylveon, $250 on the Pokemon Machines. I'm gonna guess you didn't pay $250 for these. You are? I'm gonna guess these cards cost you like 20 bucks. All right, now Sylveon. So let's get a price update on Sexy Sylveon. I need to know what color for this one, so let me take a look. Sylveon 212. Is that right? Let me put in prismatic. Oh no, Terrastal. All right, Terrastal Festival. Free, actually. My friend gave it to me. Damn, bro. So it looks like 200 is going to get you the black marker. All right, so there we have Sylveon and Pokemon Machine and Pokemon Machine. By the way, we better double check the Pokemon Machines as well. Pokemon Machine, vending. All right. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. That's weird AF calling Sylveon sexy. Sexy Sylveon. I see. So the vending machine is certainly cheaper than the one on eBay, the cheapest buy now. But then again, it's never sold for $250. So this price is actually great if you get it. All right. It's great for me, too, because we're sharing, right? All right. So here it is. Vaporeon, Sylveon, and Pokemon Machine. How nice is that? Back to Arc Raiders, new update. How long does a tag usually take to ship to you? Couple days. They usually ship pretty fast, so it doesn't take like 2 weeks or anything. I think we are getting a small tag return soon, which would be nice. We need a return to spice it up over here. Hunter Tipton is next. 2 of the Lego Pikachu spots. All right, you heard it here first, folks. Hunter Pikachu, Lego Pikachu coming to an end. Very close. Only 3 spots left. All right. Okay, so tell me about Arc Raiders. I hear about Arc Raiders a lot. When did that become such a big deal? And why is it so fun? You know, I heard that Marathon is supposed to be an extraction shooter as well. That's the new thing in the shooting genre, huh? Like first, what it was like Fortnite, Battle Royale, then what, Overwatch, Arena Battles. Now it's this thing called extraction shooter. What makes it so fun? Brandon Boutillier, 1 in the Pikachu break. Mr. Brandon. So here it is. It's like what I said. This is not very hard to fill up. Wrong number. Mister, you miscounted. Oh, did I miss one? Well, it's at 38 now. Because look, we just added another. So 2 spots remain. Pokemon. Gotta catch some of them. That doesn't sound as good, does it? Catch some of them. We have an order from our friend, Bryce. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bryce? 1 whole box of 151. Surprise. Let's get this Gengar Pikachu. Yeah, I agree. When this case sells out, I'm just going to actually order another case because I really like this product. Such a nice product. Such a lovely day. You didn't put 35. It's PvP, PvE, extraction shooter, proximity chat makes it fun. Oh. Meaning you can talk crap to another person. Is that what you mean? It's weird to think this gaming company I've never heard of and this game I've never heard of is all of a sudden a big deal. I think the name's a bit off-putting for me. Arc Raiders. It is. All right. New AI enemies and guns, always a different experience every time you run. How many boxes left in the case? Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but let's just say we got a lot of this product. We got like 4 cases of it ready to go, so we're not about to run out. We don't know the pull rate on hits or anything like that. I don't think you can say that, you know, oh, a case will have this hit or that hit in it. I don't think it works that way for these. Because we've opened about 3 cases of this already. Here it is. I've seen a lot of pulls, but not a lot of Pikachu Gengars. There we go. They also made the finals. What? The finals? That's my favorite. Mr. Bryce. Here's Valplume. Here's Gramir. Here's Pidgey. Here's Nidoran. What kind of noise would a Nidoran make? Maybe like a bunny noise. Here's Pterodactyl. Here's Arbok. He would make a noise like Chabak. Something like that. It was over here. We know that because of the anime. Here's Doduo. He would make a noise like beep beep. Here's Nidoqueen. She would make a noise like, Harold! Did you spend all our money on Pokemon cards again? That's how Nidoqueen would sound. Here's... Who's naming their kid Harold? I don't think anyone. That's an old name. Here's Zapdos. Yeah! He just screams like he has autism. Here's Paris. Paris makes a noise like, gee, I hope these mushrooms don't turn me into a zombie later. Bulbasaur. He's really cute. Here's Dragonite. How many packs? 120. 20 packs per box. Oh, no, it's 15 packs per box when it comes to this set. 15 packs. Was that Night Queen called dubbed or subbed? It was dubbed. All right, so you're going to pull the Zapdos Full Art out of your box and no Master Ball. That sucks. The Master Balls are actually pretty valuable in this set, I noticed. They can sell for like a really good chunk of money if they grade 10 later. Mr. Bryce, his name is Bryce, but he doesn't like rice. I was going to say he doesn't like ice, but I actually don't know your position on that. All right, so let's see, Bryce. Thank you, mister. No problem, man. Maybe the next box has the Gengar. Oh. 15 box. A case is 20 boxes. Might be 20 boxes. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Manuel Valero refreshing his membership. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. That is complete. Completed. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. All right, we have no orders in the queue. Let's talk about the cool stuff going on. This Lego break has 2 spots left at $10 per spot. He's like done. And then the jumbo pack, and there's nobody in the queue yet, so you can go grab this if you wish. The jumbo break, we need 2 people. It's, you know, it's a $40 break. You got to commit, but it's a lot of fun, a lot of booster packs in here. You get all of them if you are the guy who gets pulled. 3 guys will not be pulled, so they'll just be like, owie, owie, owie. Their butts will be sore from the spanking they get from the odds, the RNG. Here is our new break, Rocket Returns, Cubone 9. Now, if this was a 10, this would have to be a mega break. That's how expensive it would be. It'd probably be like 2.5 thousand or some nonsense like that. See, that's the trouble. I don't even have one to sell you. Like, I got my personal collection. So if I found one to sell, I don't know what we'd have to sell that, but it'd probably be in the thousands. It'd be a mega break. This little guy's only 4111 because he's a 9. Is he worth collecting? Yes. I think we're at that point where you got to collect some PSA 9s. It's like, it's bound to happen. We're in the time period where 9s are now valuable. XY Breakthrough has several people already in it. It's only $14. This is a Mewtwo break. And then this one over here is Team Rocket, and I think it's already got 4 people, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 4 or 3. Really popular. Team Rocket break. Always popular. Here's the trade slab. You can tell me, hey, Cardconomist, take some junky cards out of my bag and put me into the trade break. So you can tell me to do that for you, and I will. Let's see, I consent. I've been gone for a while. How are things working now? Well, Mr. Manuel, almost nothing changed. We just probably have a couple products you've never seen. You know, like the jumbo pack break, the binder break. This is called the binder break. This is a $40 1 in 4 odds to take this whole bag. We're on binder break number 12, which kind of shows you it's a little bit popular. That's 40 times, let's see, if each one is 4, so that would be 12 times 4, wouldn't it? So it'd be 48 times 40. People have spent $2,000 on the binder break in total. Isn't that wild? But this is the next iteration of it. So we just have a lot of products you probably are going to have to learn about. You can see me pricing up the cards in here. Now, the ones that were priced up added up already to $170. And then there's a whole bunch that weren't priced up that are just in there additionally. And you just get to keep all those. Like all these unpriced ones, these are all just bonus. So the bag's probably worth like 200-ish at least. But it's only 41 in 4 for the odds. Pretty generous. Very generous. We could probably add another card there today. Ooh, yes, I've been saying this for almost 2 years. I'm Mr. 9's new 10. I'm setting out a PSA order right now, and if it gets lost, I'm screwed big time. Hello, mister. Are the cards you have in the PSA vault just being held, or did you give permission to sell some of them? I'm selling some of them. Yeah, let me show you one that sold recently that you might find interesting. Let's see. So PSA Vault. It's good for somebody like me because I have a decent chunk of slabs, and it's nice to put some of them away. And so if my house catches on fire, I don't have to worry about those ones. It says here I've vaulted 513 items. And so all the cards I have over here are in addition to that 500. It's kind of crazy. But take a look at a couple recent sales. So I sold Legend of Zelda Queen of Diamonds Zelda for $100. Pretty good. So that shows you that there is demand for the Zelda cards. This card, I bought it for $800 and I sold it for $800, so I lost money on that. I didn't realize at the time that I bought it, but it was Portuguese. Oops. But it sold, so it doesn't matter now. Somebody else bought it. Clash Shedinja, I think I got the guy for like 100. Now, this one's really crazy. The Pot Rot that I just purchased for like $150, sold for 2.5. Now, that has to do not with like a clever trick or anything. It's just that all of a sudden, Pokemon cards are exploding now. So I bought Pot Rot a little while ago, and somebody's like, all right, I'll buy them. Pretty crazy. The majority of my sales are not on eBay. The majority of my sales are here with you guys. But we do a little bit of personal eBay, a little bit of Vault eBay. But the Vault service is important to me just because, again, I just have too much. I have too many slabs. That's all it comes down to. I have too much. It's like a security risk. It's a fire risk. And so I took actually a decent chunk of good cards. Like I have a Legendary Collections art in there now. I took some of my most expensive Charizards and moved them into that vault just to have less of them here with me. And hopefully PSA doesn't take advantage of me or something. Speaking of XY, I just got my childhood Ho-Oh full art back from PSA, and it's a 10. Wow, nice, man. That's great. Let's see. Notification of payment received. Yeah? Let me hit refresh on the website and see if the website's changing at all. Looks like it's the same, so I get a chance to just work on whatever I want to work on. Again, Lego break, 2 spots left here, guys. I'd love to wrap up the Lego break. $10 per spot on the Lego break. Let's take a look at some fresh slabs. So these are the rotating slabs. We have a Lord of the Rings $50 Practitioners of Power. So if this was on eBay, 50 would probably be the right price, but this is not eBay. This is the TheCardconomist table, and I kind of just want these guys to go. That's it. I just kind of want them to be on their merry way. So I would like to lower this from $50 down to just $30. That's vintage. Topps Chrome, Lord of the Rings. There's Gandalf and Saruman. It's a cool card. It's so cheap that you might be tempted. Now, here's another one. You saw those really expensive Topps Halo cards. Well, this is a hit out of those cards. It's called an embossed card, and it got a 9 somehow. I'm not sure what gave it the 9. It's kind of disappointing. Yeah, it got a 9, I guess. Bummer, man. Anyways, I will lower this one down to 45. I actually still really like this one. I don't know about this one, but this one, the thing about the Topps Halo cards, only once in a while do you actually get a holo card like this, Covenant Jackal. So you would have to open a couple packs to pull a Covenant Jackal holo. All right, Mega Gallade. This guy's already pretty cheap. It's one of these mega poker cards. Pretty neat. And let's go ahead and lower the price on him. He didn't sell the first time, so I'm going to lower it a little bit. That's all there is to it. I'm just lowering it because it didn't sell the first time. All right. It's kind of a good place to shop for slabs sometimes, you know, if you think about it, because we don't have the biggest audience of people bidding up the price of the slabs, buying them up. And so you see these prices hit the table, and I lower it because the demand's not there. And so you end up finding like a good value slab sometimes. And it's just nice, isn't it? All right, so we do have Mr. Manuel, and he wants 2 prismatics. Ooh, prismatic. Welcome back, Mr. Manuel. How's life been? Give us an update. Let's grab 2 of these. Any gold duck slabs? Gold duck, that's really specific. The only Golduck I would probably have graded would be like a poker Golduck. Excuse me. So that's all I can think of. All right. There we go. Do. Scooby-Dooby. Binding Moki. Treasure Tracker. Bronzor. Look at that Bronzor. You got Bronzor, baby. All right, Manuel. We hit 40 likes. Wow, you guys are good at the likes, by the way. You guys hit the likes way faster than the nighttime crew. Daytime crew forever. Fresh bag, is that right? Fresh bag time? Might be fresh bag time. You get an evolution. Okay. Scooby-Dooby buns. Scooby-Dooby. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, it's going to say 4.26. Oh, yeah, it's my birthday in 3 days. I'm turning 37. I'm getting old. Boomer. If a kid called me a boomer, I'd be like, yeah, pretty much. Getting old. I'm feeling old. Oh, here's the same jackal. Wow, that sucks. I got 2 of these. Oh, yes. Jackal time. And the Hunter. Man, I love this card. So cool. Wonder what went wrong with this one. He looks pretty clean, actually. Let me scan this. I'm just curious why it got a 9. All right, scan. Boop. Ooh. It says here... let's see. Centering is good. Okay, so it says back bottom. There's like a little white dot on the bottom. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, they're right. They're right. Of course. That is a 9. That's why the 10s are so expensive. You know, if you guys ever look at a 10 and you're like, that should be cheaper. Bro, you have no clue how insane it is to get a 10. How actually rare it is to pull a card. Probably like less than 12% is getting a chance at all to grade 10. And people want the 10s to be like $5 or something. Like, that should be $5. Pretty sure. I checked my buyer's guide. It says that should be $5. All right, let's see what's going on. Anything else going on? No? Did we hit a wall? All right, let me get the balls out. I'm going to start juggling and dancing for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. We can talk about the news. Here's an Eric Rodriguez order. Practitioners of Power. All right, now I'm confused. Practitioners of Power. What does that mean? Oh, you're going to want this guy. It's this guy. Here it is, Mr. Eric. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Yes, I was confident that that was underpriced. There it is. Oh, yeah. He got a deal. We're just letting some of these cards go, huh? Here's Geo Rock German. Yeah, this deserves a 9. That is a German Geodude. 999. There we are. Where's Miss Alexandra? There we are. All right. Mr. Daring Pandemic Times, they were handing out 10s like fentanyl and Halloween candy. Now it's all over the place, and all the kids are screaming, I got a 6.7, 6.7. Yeah, times have changed, man. Pokemon, they were handing out more 10s back then. It is true. That's why the new, the higher cert cards sell for a premium. And people were like complaining about it, and it's like, bro, it's just one of those moments where, you know, the market doesn't understand the value of things and how things are changing. So we got the 9s and lower channel. We're going to let these guys be the first picture in the 9s and lower channel. Jackals and Hunters. It is so cool looking. Wow. Check that out. See? So that's in our Discord server now, and you can go over there and go shopping. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Oops. Here we have General Grievous. Here's Galarian Slowking, which really didn't sell. He's going to go back into the boxes. The free slab. All right, we hit 40 likes. Let's get over here to the giveaway. All right. There we are. Type in free to get a free Pokemon card. So, what's this? McDonald's? Ooh, McDonald's Pikachu. Why does it have this? It's like a dirty blob on the top of the card right there. He could be good in like the Poke Shuffles or something. Ooh. You know, I was thinking about the Poke Shuffles and the live customs and how popular they were. And I was thinking about how I wish I could make them like twice as big, like twice as many slabs, twice as many pull cards. And the reason for that is because the larger it is, the more true RNG it starts to feel like, right? All right, here's the M Barbarian going right in. The M Barb. Okay, and 6 got number 19. And Rock, Paper, Scissors got number 20. Here goes. Landed on 18. The M Barbarian actually pulled it. What? All right. Very cool. The M Barbarian. And that's going to say 3.31.26. I need that Mickey slab. Mickey D Pikachu, what? We need another free slab. How about this next one? That was... Oh, we still here? Stop. I almost knocked the camera over. All right, so we got this slab right here. This is from Spooty Man. It's actually a mythic rare, but it got an 8.5. Man, these magic cards are really rare to get 10s on. That's why I was surprised when the lovely SpongeBob cards came back. People didn't go nuts on them. That was really actually surprising to me, because I feel like if you've graded a lot of magic cards, or like, for example, I was grading a ton of those magic cards when we were doing the Cardconomist grading, because there was a guy, his name was John, and he loved grading the magic cards with me. And when you flip them over, they all have bad corners, bad edges, and the white dots would show up so clearly because Magic the Gathering has a black border. So it was like really visible when there's whiting. So it's hard to get 10s on those magic cards. And here's an example of that, 8.5 on that card. Damn, bro. That's bad. Mr. Eric, he says, slab away PSA 10 Kingdra EX promo. Kingdra. Is he in the Discord server? Where is he? He must be in here. Let's see if that price is still viable, though. Give me a second. I realize now that that's tricky, because if the price goes up while the picture is sitting in there, it doesn't work, does it? All right, so beware. It may be subject to a price change, in which case you may wish to cancel. We're price changing it. That's a red label card. It's actually based off of me buying one immediately. Give me a moment. It's looking like it might be fine. All right, and boop, boop, boop. It looks like we're gonna do that deal, man. Come on now. Red label cards in the Discord server don't really make as much sense. They don't, because their prices change over time while they're sitting there. And so it's hard to honor that price if it changes too much. So you'll be forced to say, ooh, sorry, those went up. So it says, based off of today's price, if we were to create a red label price for that card today, it would have been 430, not 390. All right, so let me put this here. Let's go find that Kingdra. But it looks like there's enough wiggle room that we're going to do it anyways for you. All right. But we're going to go mark it as sold out. We're not going to do that one twice. Oh, Kingdra. Where's the Kingdra? Let's see. Bruh. That gentleman in Japan who had been withholding my Pokemon cards, the vendor, I think he might have actually finally sent my product out. I was paying a $140 import tariff on product from him. So I think that's probably it. Hopefully it's not an empty box. I don't think he'd do that, though. That'd be crazy if he did. That would actually be insane. Wait, do I even have it? Maybe it's at the very back of the box. Oh, we're going through. Oh, what the hell? We might not have it, actually. Somebody might have already bought it. Box is empty. We got these 4 slabs. Those are still for sale. The Mario slabs. All right, let me look again. We might have already sold that. I gotta sneeze. Oh, man. Sneezing now. This is no good, guys. This is no good. 6, why are you making me sneeze? Never had slabs before, but I have 2 now, and they feel good to the touch. Might get addicted. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. My God. All right, so the problem is we might not actually have that Kingdra anymore. It might have already sold. Let's see. Putting this back in here. Ooh, that's not good. I went off and bought another one already. I should have grabbed it first. So let me think about it. How would that go? So the way that would go is we would need to buy another one. I need to buy 2, apparently. Well, unless I already bought a replacement for the one that's missing. Let me see. Let me see the last time I bought a Kingdra. So give me a minute. Sorry, guys. If somebody already slapped it away, I might have already purchased a replacement. Allergic to women? That's right. Oh, I can't. Oh, man. Girls, I just can't figure them out. So, let's see. We last bought one March 25th. That means somebody had already taken it out of the Discord server. So here's what I'm proposing. That item was not actually for sale. And I'm proposing that I get another one. And what we do is I'm going to ask for a price change, but it's going to be a very minor price change to 400. So you got 2 options. You can accept that I already sold the card, and then I can just refund you $50. Or you can accept a different price of 400 on a new one that I will then just go grab off the internet. What would you think of that? Is that all right? What are you thinking, Eric? Let me know. It's not a big price change. I should have taken that item and marked it as sold when it actually sold, which was just like 6 days ago. And because I'm a dummy, I left it up there. Let's see. Let's put this here. Is he still here? You still watching, Mr. Eric? What do you think, Mr. Eric? Let's see. Sorry, guys. I know this is taking a long time. It's a failure of me for not having marked it as sold. Looks like we sold it on March 25th already. Hey, what's up, KB? So give me a minute. I'm sure I have one. Oh my God, listen to all these slabs. Doesn't that sound nice? Click, 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 click. KB says, it's been a long time since I've seen you stream. What? Are you telling me you haven't been hanging out every day? What's up with that, bro? What's up with that? I'll take a refund. Okay, perfect. I don't have to find it now. All right, you got it. You take a look and see if there's anything else you like, Mr. Eric. Now, I can refund through Bank of America maybe, but it usually asks me to log in with like my credit card PIN, which I do not have. I'm going to set you here for the moment. And there are some other ways I can refund you if you want cash back. So that can be, I can do CASHAPP or PayPal for the refund. To do ZELLE, I think I have to set an account up for you in ZELLE. So ZELLE's just kind of clunkier that way. But let me go actually remove that Kingdra now. Kingdra sold. There it is. All right. Took a break from Pokemon. It's gotten expensive nowadays. Yes, it's pretty expensive. We have Mr. Cody. He says, shipping for the first time. Cody. There it is. All right. About time. You got all these cards, bro. Let's go get you some shipping. There's an Espeon on auction, and it goes for less than 4.5 thousand. I'm going to crash out. You want me to go bid for it? Bid on it? All right, Cody, let's get your shipping. So, Cody, do I have your shipping information? That would be my first question, Mr. Cody. You may need to send that information here at TheCardconomist@gmail.com. Can you do that for me, Mr. Cody? So now we're working on shipping. The excitement never ends, guys. Let's see if Cody had maybe a PayPal order. Let's check that. Okay. Took a break from Pokemon. It's gotten expensive. You should have never taken a break. You got to keep going. You think 1999 Blaine's Charizard is a solid hold? Yes. It's a cool card. Finish the damn Pikachu, says Miss Six. Yeah, I'm with 6 on this. All right, let's search for Cody. I don't think I've ever received your address before, Mr. Cody. I'm just checking. We can check the website as well now. The market is crazy. It's pretty crazy. Nope. All right, so I just don't have your address at all. So once again, Cody, if you can hear me, I can't ship until I have your address, okay? So please send that in. And in the meantime, we'll move on to the next order. All right, shipping on his bag to show that he has paid for shipping. It is. There it is. Just sent the email. Oh, there you go. All right, so the email's incoming. Perfect. All right. Now I'll just hit refresh. Let's see what's going on in the news. CNN. Honest, balanced news. Supreme Court backs challenge to conversion therapy ban. Let's see. The decision is another legal setback for the LGBTQ community that will reverberate in nearly half the country. Really? I don't even know what that means. All right, I don't have the email yet. Make sure it's spelled properly, TheCardconomist@gmail.com. I'll just wait for it to come in and work on another order while we're waiting. All right, good. Now we have an order from Mr. Manuel Valero. He says, 3 of the Pokemon Destined Rivals. One of my favorite sets. I have 10 cases of Destined Rivals. I was buying up cases of this stuff because I am in love with this set. Okay. All right. Okay. Tossing this over here. Manuel, are you ready? Here goes. Magcargo Hydrapple. We got Lipard. And Pineco Pichu. Pichu's really cute. No crazy luck on this round. Just standard hollows, okay? Manuel with an M. And we just made a fresh baggie for you. All right. Lego Pikachu is a $10 break. And there's only 2 spots out of 40 spots left. It's really close, guys. If you want to have some action today, here it is. Pikachu. All right, let's see. Shipping for Cody. Oh, yes. Let's get it. Mr. Cody. Thank you for that. Okay, we're jumping up here. And we're jumping up here. Da-da-da-da. All right, let's shorten this because I already know it's going to do that. Let's grab your email. I love getting your emails because then I can email you the tracking number. That's very useful. Your bag's a little bit heavier, so we're going to say it's a heavy bag, right? Maybe not that heavy. So we're going to mark you down as a bit of a heavier bag. And now we're going to hit print postage, and it's going to format your address, right? Yes. All right, and now it's just calculating the price. Very good. I have 1,000 cards I would like graded, and that would be pretty darn expensive, but would be awesome. Would you guys like that if there was like a break for like 100 grades or something? Let's say it was like a 40... No. Let's say it was like a $1,000 break and $40 buy-in, and all it is a bunch of grades. Like you can just choose the card you're going to grade. Wouldn't that be interesting? That card's pretty cool. This is from XY, by the way. I sent for them. All right, the Lego break is done, everybody. Here's Tentacool. He's really interesting. We're going to host a gym challenge break on Tentacool. It's $20 to get in. It's a 1 and 2 spots. Once again, you might be surprised that he's not like $35 or something, but remember, this is XY era ancient trait card, so just a little more expensive for that reason. And here is the label for Cody. Thank you. Well, you're on your way. Now, I see Andrew Martin also sent in for a Lego Pikachu spot. So we're going to have to figure out who was first. Because if you bought 2 spots and he bought 1 spot, if you were first, then you get both. Give me a minute. Clicking on this. So it says you ordered at ... and he ordered at ... You ordered in the same minute. That's so annoying. All right, let me inspect element. That's so annoying. So he ordered at you ordered at show original. You ordered first by like a few seconds, so you are going to get both spots, Mr. Javier. All right, very good. So, boom, let's get you in there. Ah, rats. I sent for Lego too. Yes. He ordered just before you by like, it was like 22 seconds or something like that. You are? So I have the ability to do that with the emails, is see which email actually arrived first. That's how we decide. All right. So the Lego break is officially done. Now, we're going to keep the Lego break super simple. This is not going to work with custom boosters or a Psyduck. It's going to be like the way we host the trade break. So this is very fast, very quick. It's just like the trade break. We just shuffle these up, flip one over, and that guy gets the Pikachu. It's very uneventful. But for the guy who pulls it, it's a big deal. Let's count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're done it. We're at 40. That's it. That's all of them. The card that you've purchased, if you missed the Pikachu, you are owed this Pokemon card. Yes, you have purchased an energy card for $10. So this is your property. Now I can put it into your baggie if you wish. I can throw it away if you wish. Here goes. Let's shuffle it up. Whoa, this is a big shuffle. I can feel it. It'll take a while. This is why I didn't want to do custom boosters, because, I mean, can you imagine filling up 40 custom boosters? Just take a while. Pinocchio says, do you remember me? I never forget Mr. Pinocchio Plays. He's my bestie. 2%, 2.5% chance of winning. Let's go. Yes, but the buy-in was really small. Let's go. Okay. All right. Maybe we do something with one of these. Hey, that went pretty well. Did it? It's okay. I never really understand how the casinos do it so well. All right, I have a style. I like this shuffle right here. I have a couple, and then what I do is like this, like this. Isn't that an interesting shuffle? A little bit to the front, a little bit to the back. I like it. It's fun. That's become one of my favorite shuffling moves. Okay, because I feel like it really moves people's names around. All right. One more time. One more of these fancy casino shuffles. Oh my God, I suck, dude. All right, it's good enough. All right, give me two numbers. Two different people, two numbers. Congrats, Mr. Russ. So tell me, let's see. Tell me where I was when I told you when we first met. We were in the Broadway Muni concession stand. All right, Patrick 16 and then Tyler 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it goes. Here goes. This guy right here just pulled Lego Pikachu. Who do you think it is? Could it be Hunter Tipton? Hunter Tipton, congratulations. Send $15 in to ship out your Lego Pikachu, Mr. Hunter Tipton. I'll go make the label right now. Hunter Tipton pulls Lego Pikachu. Crazy. That took a long time for that to go off, but it's actually a pretty funny idea, isn't it? Like, he just pulled a massive... How much is it going for on eBay? I bet it's pricey on eBay, too. Let's see. Lego Pikachu sealed. Let me show it off real fast. I'm going to go grab it and show it on the table. You ready? So... All right, we're showing it off one last time. I had 5 hollow shuffles with my order. All right, we're going to take care of that then. There it is. He's pretty big, actually. Look at that. Giant. So, Hunter Tipton, you just send in $15 to ship that out now, and it's ready to go. All right, pretty cool. Ugh. That's what she said? Maybe. I'll put all your cards in here in case you want your energy card added to your bag. All right, now. Sent, thank you, mister. Oh, perfect, you were a hero. So you got to see it too, that's fun. Now to ship this, I believe it's gonna weigh a couple more pounds and the dimensions are gonna be pretty huge on the box. And we're gonna call this a large package. Please, there it is. Okay, we have it marked as a large package. And ooh, a little heartburn there. Let's go ahead and grab a link to the stream. We're going to Breaks History. Lego Pikachu Hunter Tipton. This finished at 115 minutes. That's always the end of the break, so you have to rewind it a little bit. But, you know, it's just there to help you roughly know where it's at. All right, that postage isn't even that expensive. I'm kind of surprised by that. Thought it would be more expensive. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so your LP. So Miss Alexis won't even do that shipping. I'll do that shipping. There we go. And this can finally be thrown away. Wow, that feels great to finish, man. So, Mr. Eric Rodriguez, again, if you need cash, $50, I can work with you to get that cash. Of course, I can do it very rapidly on CASHAPP or PayPal. On ZELLE, it's trickier to do a refund. You have to, like, log into ZELLE to do the refund, and it's hard for me to log in. And then on top of that, I have to, like, add you as a user, I think. Maybe I should sit down and experiment with that. Andrew A. Martin, 1 Pikachu Lego spot and a credit for a break. Now, wait a second. Javier Arroyo's turn was not over. He actually needs 5 Poke Shuffles. Here goes. Good luck, man. What's the new Mega Break? We currently don't have one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flipping it around. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cold ones. That's rough. That's no fun, huh? Okay. Here's an order from Hunter Tipton for the Lego Pikachu shipping. Nice. Now, Andrew A. Martin, Pika Lego spot and a credit for a break. So, Andrew Martin, you've got $50 store credit. Just checking that. Let's go ahead and write you down for 50. Well, Andrew, I think it was all good. There it is. Ooh, pack break, everybody gets a card. The pack break's always cool. Look at that Arbok, isn't that beautiful? Let's put this guy up into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Tops, oops. Arbok. T8.5. All right, away he goes. He's a really nice vintage card, but very cheap because he's an 8.5, which I guess is technically better than an 8. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Joseph Smith is here. He says 3 Poke Shuffles. Joseph Smith, good luck. All right, ready? Good luck. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. Joseph Smith. 3 cold ones. Joseph Smith. I'm sorry. 3 cold Poke Shuffles. Yeah, we never chose a new Mega Break, by the way. Let me check the Pricey Slabs channel, see if any of that's good for a Mega Break. Hey, I know what we should do. We should do a Mega Break on a case of Pokemon cards. Would that be fun? Oh, we could host a Mega Break on Crystal Guardians Wigglytuff, but you know, I don't feel anyone's going to buy that one. We could host a Mega Break on Jolteon, but again, I don't think people are excited enough for that one. There's Lily. I don't think Lily's a good choice. There's that super cool Halo card. I think that'll take forever. So part of it's just my gut telling me that some of those would be really hard to actually move. Mr. Hypothetically speaking, can I buy 100 shuffles and I'd get 10 free? That's correct. Every time you bought 10, you would get a free one. So you would end up taking 10 free spots. I'd be excited for the Wigglytuff. Such a pretty card. Yeah. Of course, at $3.6 thousand, you'd have to really sell that one for a long time. If you guys are looking for a break that's about to end, there's only 2 spots left on the Jumbo Pack break. Tossing that back over there. So we need 2 more people in the Jumbo Pack break. Here's Mega Sceptile for $55. That is a poker Mega Sceptile. Coming down to $45. So this shall be a little bit cheaper. Maybe a little more attractive at that price. Graveler from Dragon, Red Foil. $190 for the Reverse Hollow 10. I mean, he looks really nice. I can make this maybe $180. I don't really see myself lowering the price on this one too much. One of those vintage cards, you know, they're just doing so well right now. Gary Oak for $75. Wow. I'm sure I researched that price. That's how we arrived there. But I am going to lower him to $65. So prices are dropping on these cards that are in rotation. Now, this card is not truly like a 9s and lower type card. This is a sketch card. So all we care about the sketch card is that it's, you know, it's considered authentic. We only care about the authenticity. But 7's actually still decently high. He's not going to change from $275. In fact, he needs to go in the Pricey Slabs channel. People need to know he's for sale. He shouldn't even be hanging out in the Cheap Slabs channel. It kind of doesn't make any sense, does it? We're going to go to the Pricey Slabs. I almost feel like that Graveler should be in there too, actually. Graveler should be in the Pricey Slabs channel. He's too expensive to be in the 9s and lower channel. There it is. All right, in he goes. Buy the Jumbo Pack break. You opening the case break on stream if you run it? Absolutely, I could do that. I'd love to do that. But it's just a joke. It's kind of an idea. Now, this is a $19 EV7, huh? That seems too cheap. I'll leave that in, though. That's a Cardconomist 7, so. It's 137. We got so much time left, guys. Let's jump over here to the free one. Did you guys already type free in? Let's hand out a couple spots in the free one. Here's Mr. Patrick. All right, Patrick. Number 2 is Manuel Valera. And number 3, Ivan. Hey, Mr. Ivan. All right, it's a cool little card. So we still need to pick out. Oh, did you guys know that this was available as a gym break? Pretty interesting. So that becomes yours. So, a mega break. What would be a good mega break? Mega. Dark Slow King. He's kind of cool. I like the Giratina, actually. He's pretty neat. I'm not fully against the Giratina being the break. Oh, look at that one. Ancient Origins Gyarados. That's pretty cool. Here's a Crown Pikachu. He'd be interesting. I saved this one. I even wrote Mega on it. You guys wouldn't like this one, though. It's just CGC 10 Shining Tyranitar and Tag 4 Shining Tyranitar. You guys wouldn't like that. You'd be like, I don't know. I never really wanted a Shining Tyranitar. Is there a chase in the Poke Shuffles? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Shining Tyranitar. Scooby-Dooby Buns, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby Buns. So I need to know what I paid for him. Okay. is one up on the internet. Is it the same value? Okay. How interested are you guys in Shining Tyranitar? So I'm going to host him, but he's going to be a little pricey. If you want me to host him, he's going to be 12 spots at 400. I really like the card. I think he's the kind of card where I really don't have to sell him to you guys. I can just hold him. There's only one to compare him to. Ooh, let's see. So he would be kind of a high price. What do you guys think of that? Is that too high? That's the only way I'll agree to do it, because otherwise I want to keep him. Because I think he's the kind of card that just goes up and up and up and up. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious at this point? Shining Tyranitar, he's going to go up, duh. So that would be the price as someone who owns the card that I would be comfortable at letting him go at. I'll put him back down here. The $20 sublist is hot. You like the $20 sublist? Now, if we did the sublist, he would need to be 1 in 24 then. 1 in 24. What about the tag 4? I can't say I would want to pay 400 just for a shot. I'll buy into a sublist right now. There's the $40 sublist. The $20 sublist was, it seemed like it was pretty popular for people, the $20 sublist. But then again, the $20 sublist, I feel, competed directly with the other slabs on the table, where you normally would have to buy in at 40. That sublist, you'd only have to buy in at 20. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Shining Tyranitar. Now, doesn't he feel like a proper Mega Break? I bought this guy with you guys in mind. Here it is. Because I was like, I better get something cool. Now, here's the thing. If this was a PSA 10, he would be like $12,000 or something. So we just couldn't host that break. We could, but, you know, it would take $12,000 before he went off. You know how much money that is? It's crazy. There it is. Okay. Pretty good. And let's grab one of these. All right. He just has a feeling like he's meant to be the next break. He feels like a true Mega Break. Okay. Sticker a little off center. It's going to say 40, 1 in 10, over 12. Or you could buy directly in for 400, 1 in 12. That's what we're doing. Shining Tyranitar. I remember buying my first Shining Tyranitar PSA 10 for $800 from Dave and Adams. They had it on their website for $1,000. I said, would you do to 800? And they're like, yeah, we'll do it. How wild. Let's see. Oh, we got to work on that giveaway. Oh, heartburn, dude. Let me have a little sip. Maybe that'll help. That Wagovi stuff is strong. For the Wagovi, I'm going on 0.5 milligrams next. I'm currently at 0.25. So I talked to the doctor and I said, up the dose. Because I think I can handle it. So I'm taking a bigger dose of it next time. So this shall say Mega Tyranitar. This is truly a good card. This is the kind of card that I would personally hold on to in my own collection. And yes, this card has tripled in value since I bought it. So there is no doubt that it has a bright future ahead of it. Mega Tyranitar, it's going to be 41 in 10. I wonder if I can fit 3 rows in here. Let's see. Row number 1. Row number 2, like that. Can we do that? That might work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So there we have it. Mega Tyranitar, he is available now as the new Mega Break. I used to use Ozempic, similar to Wegovy. If you can get past the mild side effects, it really does help. Combine with diet and exercise, and you will melt away. I have been on the 0.25 injection for 1 month now, and I do feel that it has slowed down my eating to the point where I'm no longer gaining any weight. And so I think if I take 0.5, it will cause me to reverse weight gain. I will actually start losing. Here we are. One trick is, while I've been on it, I really haven't been trying to do anything. So I haven't been exercising abnormally hard. I haven't been eating abnormally strict, just eating like I normally would. But letting myself feel the Wegovy so that I know that it's there, that's kind of what I've been doing. All right. Start taking 0.5, do some functional strength training, 55 likes, giveaway. I mean, this is a card shop show where we buy his slabs. Mr. bought out all the nice slabs for Choose a Mega Break, and now everyone's circling like she's asking about the slabs. The sharks are circling. Yeah, a little bit. It's not sharks, just people having a good time. Just people having a good time, that's all. Let me pull these. This is coming back, and this is coming back. These could have been breaks. Shining Tyranitar is too good. And when I saw him and I felt it, I said, oh yeah, we set him aside to be a potential mega. And this is like the Crystal Nidoking. It's super cool. Now, the Crystal Nidoking, wasn't he like 1 in 11 or something? Or he was like 1 in 10. This one's 1 in 12. And I think that sort of fits the crazy market a little. And also it reflects my feelings on the card. Like, I would really rather just keep the card. Cody is up. He says slabs added to shipping. Yes, sir. They automatically get added, Mr. Cody. You're all good. They automatically get added. All I do is print the label. The label is then handed to Miss Alexis. She does the shipping, and she locates all your slabs using your name. That's why the names are so important. Now, next up, we have Mr. Chris Abruzzo. He says he'll try 2 spots on the sub list. You got it, baby. All right. Yeah, that slab has performed very well for me. There it goes. It felt bad when I gave up the Crystal Nidoking, too, to be honest. I was looking at it going, why am I selling this? I only say that because whenever I ask about nice slabs that aren't on the table or on Discord, he never wants to sell them. I get it, though. I wouldn't either. It's tough, dude. It's tough selling the good stuff. It is really difficult. Here's Ivan Rodriguez, the TCC Eevee. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Mr. Ivan. Such a cute card. TCC is definitely emotionally attracted to his card. That's still a fair statement. You didn't have to fix it. Let's see. I'm a Pokemon slab sexual probably at this point in life. But this year, I can't get off unless I'm surrounded by all my slabs. They got to watch. You guys got to watch. Here's Joseph Smith. He says, now wait a second. I think we have Emmanuel Valera order first. He says, 8 Destined Rivals. Ooh, Destined Rivals getting opened. I love it. Now we may have to get more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course we need more. All right. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Shining Tyranitar, he's a top-tier card for me. When I was a kid, that was the card I wasn't really a kid at that point. I was more like, I was like 12. I think I was 12 when Neo Destiny came out. I wanted that card so bad, but all I could pull, I pulled Kabutops. So I got Kabutops, and then I gave up. My friend had Celebi, and I never pulled the Tyranitar, so it feels so good owning one at this point. And the CGC 10s have done well for me over time. They surprisingly, people don't believe in them, but it's kind of crazy that they don't. You can't be in here. Kitty, you can't be in the room. Kitty snuck in the room. She's going to immediately start chewing my wires. Come here, you. Ugh. Little stinky butt. Are you lonely? She's definitely lonely. You're too cute. Man, that poor cat. Karis goes into her office and closes the door. And the cat's just strictly not allowed in here, the card room. So she's just out there by herself. She can hear us, but she can't be with us, you know? All right. Show the cat. She's really cute. I was sleeping on the couch last night, and she climbed up on me and started licking my face. But here's what's crazy. She went on to do that for like 30 minutes. I just laid there with my skin burning because her tongue hurt so bad. And she just like licked every inch of my face like she was grooming me. I was like, damn, dude. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like a massage. If sandpaper could give you a massage. It is. Very affectionate cat. Not the face. Yeah, but not on the lips. Not on the lips. Let's see your face. You don't get to see my face. Anyman says, can run my credit for the Tyranitar sublist and 2 shuffles. Ooh, sounds good. 2 shuffles. Grooming for cats is extremely bonding. It's all scratched. No, not really. What I had to do, I had to keep moving my face around because if she licked the same spot, it would hurt really bad. Like she was going to cut through the skin, actually, yeah. And so she like licked mostly my chin and my cheeks, but I didn't want her licking anywhere too close to my lips. It's too gross. Some people are into that kind of stuff with their animal. I'm not into that, but she was being really cute. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And 8. Mr. Manuel going deep on the Destined Rivals. Dare I look into the Destined Rivals to see if I need to raise their price? I heard they went up to like $600 a box. How crazy is that? But I don't know if the bundles changed in price or anything like that. Destined Rivals is awesome. I'm convinced he's hired AI hands to do his job. Mister's a genius. What? Cheeks, that's right, cheeks. Get some close-up of a card tongue is like Velcro. Yeah, it hurts real bad. There you go. Sometimes she'll do that to my arm, like she'll groom my arm. And she'll lick like the same spot. And by like the 3rd lick, I have to move my arm because it hurts so bad. It's like, dude. Here's a Larvitar. It just depends on how hard she licks too. She'll lick really hard. And it's like she's trying to cut your arm open. Here's Electivire. You got Electivire. All right. Here's Applin. Oh! Team Rocket's Meowth looking very adorbs. This set's so cool. All right, Nidoran, Metagross. By the way, Mr. Manuel, we do a new thing where you can give up your holos if you want to be placed directly into the giveaway. Here it is. Here's Crobat. We also allow you to trade your junk cards, including your holos, for a spot in a break called the Trade Slab. So there's 2 ways that you can get rid of the cards that you don't want out of your bag. You can give them up immediately to go directly into the giveaway, or you can trade them toward the Trade Slab. That's true for all of you guys, by the way. That's a new thing I've been working on. All right. It helps people keep their bags thinner, and it allows them to sort of like spend their holos. Okay. And Crobat. Let me show off the Trade Slab real fast. Usually it's a junky little slab. You can also buy directly into the Trade Slab. Here it is. So this Trade Slab will be Diamond Pearl Miltank 9. See? And $25 card. Oh, I wrote 1 in 25. That's crazy. No, it's 1 in 5. So it's a $5 trade. And so I take about $5 of holos from you. Or EXs or whatever you don't want. Doesn't matter. You can even trade in high quality cards and we can negotiate what it's worth and what you'll get. Mister, we should work on a 1-week TCC cruise vacation for everyone here. For everyone? I don't know about that. Hey, yo, off the bone. Yeah. Yeah, she can really hurt your arm with her licks. But she's such a playful cat, man. The cat wants to do nothing but play. And it's only on a rare occasion that she sits down to, like, relax. Here's Joseph Smith. 1 spot, 2 spots in the Tyranitar sublist, and 3 custom boosties. Okay, so before we do this, no, actually, you go first, because Andrew Martin, he had just messaged me about this, so I believe it's your turn first, Mr. Joseph. You go first. You had already sent that. I'd seen it already. So you were waiting in queue. Here you go. Joseph Smith. Now, my advice on the Tyranitar is be careful, don't get burned, because it's an awfully large break. Your $40 give you a shot in the sublist to get in here, and there's just going to be a lot of money is going to be lost before we reach all 12 mega breaks. I'll break 12 mega boosters. So be careful in there, okay? So Joseph Smith, 3 Pokey Shuffles. It's actually his turn first, and then your turn, Mr. Andrew. That's my Tyranitar. What? Nuh-uh. 1, 2, 3. 3 cold ones. All right, nothing crazy popping out of here. Good. That's completed. The next order is Andrew Martin. He wants 1 spot in the Mega Tyranitar sublist. All right. Then he would like 2 Pokey Shuffles. Andrew Martin. I'm getting burnt. It's all for fun. Yeah, the truth is, your odds are like, you know, $40 out of like 4,000, whatever that adds up to, 800 or something. So your odds are quite poor. You have to really think that over. But somebody will pull him. That's the fun part. And it'll probably break their mind. Here it is, Ampharos. Kind of like the Alicia pulling that Crystal Abyss Nido King. That was pretty wild. There it is. Nothing at all. I'm sorry, Andrew Martin. Not even luck in the Pokey Shuffles. Those darn Pokey Shuffles. Say refresh. Yeah, just hits or cools. Everybody meeting out on the open waters. Let's see. Let's say refresh on this. What time is it, by the way? 1:57. Wow, we got a good stream going. Here's Fred. Dedenne. That's a gem break. And here's the Pokemon Machine for $250. And now let's see what else is available. So we're rotating the 9s. I recommend Victor does not get into this one. I felt bad for what happened with Victor, but it truly wasn't his card. It truly was meant to be LaFlame's. We broke a fundamental and critical rule that cannot be broken. It just cannot be broken. The audience must split the deck. The host can't be allowed to split the deck on his own. So it has to be redone. Those are the rules when we host those breaks. And I obviously, when it happened, I was like, oh, brother. Like, a part of me really wanted to just give the card to Victor and be done with it. But I knew it's like, no, it has to be a legitimate run. You know what I'm saying? And then when we did it legit, it went to LaFlame. So it's truly his. Heavens bless him or something. The only thing that's getting broken is his heart. I did give him a nice $55 slab. So if you think about it, the little mishap netted him a nice card anyways. Think about it. If you were not destined to have the card, if someone else was destined to have it, isn't it actually secretly a bonus to have the mistake occur so that you can get a free slab out of it? So when the run was legitimate, it was destined to go to LaFlame, but you get a Gengar too. It's not bad. The loser was actually me. I lost a slab, and it was too bad for me. We broke the rule. Law Mystery broke it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. When I say we, I mean the Cardconomist organization, but it's really just me. All right, what do we got? Hey, pal, you just blow in from Stupid Town? My God, these SpongeBob cards are hilarious. Here's Hard Boiled. Only $28. That's really cheap. 20 bucks. Here's Druddigon for $16 from the XY era. So it's an older card. And Squirtle 9 Yes, he is a 9. He looks a little off center. He's pretty expensive, actually. All right, so let's jump over here. I'm not allowed to break the rules. Let's see. We've got a free card for any new buyers. If you've been watching the stream for a while, but you've never placed an order, you're missing out. You got to try it sometime. It's easier than you think. Try placing a first-time order and pick up this vintage. It's not quite vintage, but it's pretty old. Mario poker card. That's Ludwig van Bowser or something like that. Anyways, free card. You also get into the giveaway for free when you place a first-time order. So we're always looking for new guys, and if you're listening and you've never placed an order and you've thought about it, here's what you got to consider. Your orders are the entertainment. So everyone here who places an order, you are the entertainment. And if you want to have more entertainment and you've never tried opening some packs, go give it a try. Maybe you have some insane luck. Probably not. It's hard to pull a chase card. It really is. But it's very fun, and, you know, this show relies on your patronage. Let's see. It's 2:01. I suppose we could wrap up now. I could go have lunch. I could go cook. Really, I don't have much food left. I cooked steak for lunch yesterday, but you know why? It's because the steak was about to expire, man. We were about to have expired steak. I couldn't allow that. I'm not letting the steak go bad. But I don't know what I'm going to eat today. Maybe I'll have like ramen. I had ramen last night, actually. I had a bowl of ramen. It was like $3 ramen, and that was all I had. Anything in my bag for the third deck, says Mr. Andyman. You'd like to go into the deck? Here, let's see. Andyman. Here it is, Andy Martinez. Yeah, you can donate anything you'd like. Furfrau, Aegislash, Volcanion, Luxray. Here's a Gengar. He's kind of fun. Here's a non... Oh, that's a reverse holo Gengar. Metagross. You know, if he can't grade 10, he might be fun to donate. And here's Golurk and even some non-holos. Eevee, Gloomy, Wooper, Spinarak. Salmon and asparagus. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about salmon. Salmon is not fishy flavor enough, and yet it's so fatty, and yet it's also like, so much of it is like garbage farm fish. So I don't know how I feel about that. And if it's not farmed, it's like $1 million. And then they get like parasites all over them. So I don't know. I feel like we've been glazing salmon for a while. I think I'm over it. Society has been glazing salmon to death. And I don't think I even want it anymore. It's such a bland fish. Like sardines, we just got some sardines from Mr. Joseph. Sardines are so much yummier. Furfrau it is. Furfrau goes into the deck. Still room to jump into this deck if you guys are wanting to donate one of your cards. There it is. Well, I'm glazing tonight. What's your take on new Perfect Order set? It's fun. I like it. Andy, man. Andrew Martin. There it goes. Sardines. Bleh. You don't like sardines? You guys want me to eat a sardine on camera? I'd have that be an option in the menu. $10. I eat a sardine on camera. No. Let's make it the cost of a sardine tin. Maybe like $6. $6. I'll go open a tin of sardines and eat it. We'll call it Pokemon Mukbang. All right, there you have it. All right. Ooh. I'll put on a little hat. I'll get a little miniature fish fork. And I'll give you a food review. Food review. Wow, some cool cards in here, guys. Great job to everybody who did donations. And now the prize is this deck for the people who are playing. The Battle Tower prize is this deck. This is the prize. Them sardines are high quality, mister. Ooh, nice. There we are. The Portugal ones, huh? I hear Portugal's kind of well known for its sardines. Isn't that true? I've heard that. How would I know that? Because I've actually watched videos about sardines. Well, guys, it feels like a natural ending point for the stream. The sales have slowed down. We're at 150 minutes. That's about 30 minutes shy of 3 hours, so we went 2.5 hours. I think it's a decent little morning stream. Of course, if there were more orders, we would have just kept going. But let's go ahead and wrap up here, and I'm going to go work on other stuff, maybe cooking. Maybe I'll work on that submission. See you guys. Review bro reference. Lol. Yeah, he's great. Let's see. You could also charge $10 to show the cat. Would that work? No way, guys. Yes, they had sardines store with nothing but sardines. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the evening stream in about 3 hours.